Disney adults are back at it again, going into insane levels of debt to go see Mickey Mouse. Dude, this is crazy.
My friends are starting to ask how we afford Disney so often, right? Listen, we don't. I am in a staggering amount of debt. That's why I use Disney math, which is
delusional Disney dad, brother.
Basically algebra done emotionally instead of correctly.
I just booked a trip to Disneyland, even though I'm paying off $41,000 worth of debt. This is my third.
What? You have $41,000 worth of debt? And you're going to Disneyland? Priorities all mixed up.
Time going this year to a Disney park. We've really been enjoying ourselves. My kids are 4 and 5, so they're like literally the perfect age to like watch them go through and like experience the magic so purely, and so it makes us feel like we're kids again too. So
my budget is tighter than my grip on reality, but my guilty pleasure is Disney trips.
Budget is tighter than airport security.
Even though I'm trying to save as much money as I possibly humanly can this year, I still go to Disney.
See, this is my whole thing with a lot of people do this, bro. It's like I'm trying to, my frugal year is her name. These people are saying they're trying to save all this money, but all they're doing is buying things on discount. Buying things on discount isn't saving money.
Quarterly. Here are 5 things I do to help save money on our Disney trips. I skip the merch in the park and I get all of my merch on hottopic.com for sale. Or even the Disney store online has marked off merch.
Okay, so there is a...
Bro, insane. Like, that is such girl math, thinking that just because it's on sale that it's a deal. Like, you're saving money because it's on sale. You're still spending money, dude.
Stupid. Guys in any kind of debt right now?
I ask people at Disney how much debt they have.
Mine's pretty minimal, I think. Credit card and a vehicle, probably about 60.
And that's minimal to you?
No.
That's minimal? Brother.
It's a lot.
What's left on the car loan?
Chad, how much debt do y'all have? Let me know in the comments.
53.
What are you driving?
A 24 Toyota Tundra.
How about you? How much debt do you have?
Probably $75,000. Credit cards and then a car loan as well.
What's your car loan?
Student loans, yeah. Like 60.
60? What are you driving?
You don't even know.
I was
you
terrible.
rolled over negative equity, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes. Honda Pilot, 25.
What's your car payment?
$1,200.
How much your car payment?
$982.
How much debt do you have total?
I'm gonna say at least 180 grand.
Can you tell me, did you guys pay cash for the trip?
For half of it.
The other half is on what?
A Disney card.
Oh, the Disney credit card. What do you get for putting it on the Disney card versus any old other card?
It has 6 months special financing, so there's no interest for like 6 months.
Okay, so is your plan to pay it off in 6 months?
That's the plan, yes.
That is the plan, if we can do that, for sure, yeah.
That doesn't instill confidence. You're like, if we...
Bro, there's no way. There's absolutely no way I would ever do that.
Yeah. You have a Disney card. Why the
What is this Disney card, bro?
You have a Disney card.
We were at Disney. They were offering a promotion, $500 if you sign up for Disney card and you get approved. And I was like, oh, well, that seems like a good idea if we go to Disney.
Imagine Spider-Man being like, hey, come over here and get this Disney card. I bet that's how they get you. Oh, Peter, I don't want to get it. Stop.
Disney. So I signed up and then they approved it. And if you spend a certain amount, you'll get that money back. So then I spent it for another Disney vacation to get the rewards dollars. And at that time, my parents were also like, oh, well, we'll help you pay it back.
Would they agree? Yeah. If I called them right now, would they say, yes, that's what we said?
They're just kind of like, no, it's your debt. You take care of it. My mom was there when I signed up for the card. And she was like, okay, yeah, just do this and it'll be fine. And I was like, okay.
Did they say they would pay for it?
They didn't say those exact words.
Limit.
Oh my God.
Stupid. $3,000, but we're over that by $51.25. Great.
So she was lying about her parents.
That's insane, bro. What? Spent at Disney.
Here's how much we spent for 1 week at Disney World visiting all 4 parks. Starting off with park tickets, we bought a 4-day, 1 park per day ticket, which came out to $663 per person. I'm crying just saying that out loud. Oh, we also attended Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party one night at Magic Kingdom, which was a separate ticketed event, coming out to $243.89 per person.
Okay, so this video is very long, so I'm...
God. And for 5 nights, oh my God, dude, this guy probably spent, I've bet this dude spent around 10 bands. Chad, how much do you think he spent? This is absolutely insane to me. These people are spending this much money to go to Disneyland. This is one of those things where it's like, in my opinion, and chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. I think you should only go if you have kids, number 1. And then number 2, it's like you go once and you scratch that itch and then you never go back.
including flights, hotel, park tickets, and in-park purchases, we spent $6,191.89. More specifically, I spent $3,096.17, which is my half of the shared costs plus the merch I bought. Wow, with this much money, I could fly to Japan, travel for more than a week with 2 days allocated to Tokyo Disney, or probably even visit all 3 Disney resorts in Asia in a 2-week period. My goodness. But what do you think? Does this sound expensive, or is this pretty much the expected cost for a week at Disney World nowadays?
That's insane. That is so much. I did not expect it to be that much.
I just got back from Disney and I'm looking at the damage. $3,476.
Jesus.
Ouch! Let's pay off the credit card today. Out of that big chunk of money, $2,795 of it was my 5 nights in the hotel and my 3 park tickets, which is just... God, dude. And then the remainder, $681.45, was how much I spent on food, face paint, random miscellaneous stuff like gas. To be honest, I'm actually proud of that. I think I did really good there.
He did really good by only spending...
Yeah, he did great. He did very good. He did very good.
Going to Disney. Spending money. Spending money at Disney.
There are a ton of clips like this. How much was the Disney trip? Oh, like $15,000.
15,000? Oh my God. And then we wonder why people got to work till they die. You know, like, it breaks my heart. And chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. It breaks my heart to have to go to like HEB or United or, you know, one of the supermarkets here or grocery stores, and you see older people working. And it's because, I'm not saying it's all because they went to Disney, but it's probably because they made bad financial decisions, dude. You made stupid decisions. Stop going to Disney when you can't afford it. I always say, here's my rule of thumb, dude. If you can't afford it 3 times, you can't afford it. You want a nice new pair of shoes, it's $100. If you could afford 3 pair of them, $300. Cool, you can afford it. If you can't buy it 3 times, you can't afford it, dude. Like, straight up, you can't afford it. Like, if it's a new vehicle, I got the 2025 Toyota Tundra. My payment's $1,000 a month. If you can't pay $3,000 a month, you can't afford it, dude. Like, and so many of these people don't even care. Like, it's just grown-up children, bro. How much are you spending at Disneyland today?
How much are you gonna spend today?
$0.
How much are you gonna spend today? $20. How much money are you gonna spend at Disney? I have kids, so only $50. How much are you gonna spend at Disneyland? $10.
Isn't it weird that they're all they're all overweight?
Okay, so they have copyrighted music over the rest of the clip, but
needed new merch, tried new. Good Lord.
You really are a fat bastard.
Goodness gracious, $260 on new merch. You didn't need it. You needed a Peloton. Kids wanted snacks, bought merch, tried new foods. $140. $76. The balloon alone went over her $5 budget. $32. She's the closest to her budget. $82. Got thirsty and hungry. Of course, it looks like they all did. It looks like none of them have missed a single meal. This is insane, the fact that people go to Disneyland and spend this much money.
It's the biggest money grab Disney's ever done. So we're in this new Disney drop shop where all the little vinyl mystery boxes are, and what have you found?
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
And the cats.
Bro, you're grown. I don't get this. I found a Winnie the Pooh and some kitty cat. You're grown. You pay rent.
The cats. So these are the cats. These are what the Winnie the Pooh ones look like.
Those are children's toys.
I think she's getting a Winnie the Pooh one too. They also have these weird looking keychain things. These are $50. That's ridiculous. No discounts apply. Universal would never.
So these are mystery.
Good Lord, these are grown people. That's the thing that gets me. Welcome to my series of things I want to buy at Disneyland.
I'm not going to. Up first is this cute elephant designed by Steve and Friends, but it's so soft. This Dumbo is $42.99. This tumbler is so expensive, it's $54.99, but I love it. I love the old school attraction art. I want these ears. I love the checkers. I like the color. The beige kind of yellow is nice. I think they're $37.99. Ever since I saw these bag charms, I've been thinking about them, and I love how they styled this purse, and I want this. But they're $25 each. Another thing I want is from Sip and Sonder. They have these bird mugs. They kind of are giving tiki room, and I love them, and I want them, and they're $50. Cockatiel.
Dude, we got an overconsumption problem here in America, bro.
Flamingo, and parrot.
We got $50 mug.
God, this is insane, bro.
Now, I know they get a lot of flack online, and on one hand, it's just something that they've enjoyed their entire life.
Now, I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of nostalgia that goes into this, bro. Like, oh my God, I watched Aladdin when I was a kid, but like, I used to watch Pokemon a lot. I don't want to go to a Pokemon park or anything like that, you know? It's like, you kind of grow out of this stuff, but the Disney adult epidemic is crazy. There's so many people that just go and spend so much money at Disney that they don't even have.
For the first time ever in November 2026, a Disney World ticket will go over $200. No drinks, no food, no fast pass, no parking, no nothing. Just the ticket. And while I'm not the biggest Disney person, this is not a good sign for the theme park industry as a whole. Because as a person who loves roller coasters, I feel it more and more every year. Hundreds of dollars for a ticket, $35 for parking. Food is astronomically high. And if you want a fast pass, you might need to sell an arm or a leg. Maybe both in a package deal.
And that's going to be the new...
Yeah, dude. It's very expensive to just get to Six Flags even.
If you are booking a trip to a Disney park, all that magic is about to get a lot more expensive. Magic ain't free, people. Disney has announced it is raising ticket prices for its theme parks during peak days in both Anaheim and Orlando, effective immediately. A single-day pass to Disneyland around the big holidays like Christmas, New Year's, and Thanksgiving will now run you $224 a pop. That is up $18.
Bro, I could find 224 other things to spend that money on.
From last year.
Tickets were $3.50 when the park...
Wow, $3.50 when the park opened, which is about $21 today. That's insane. And the thing is, the reason they're raising it is because they know people will buy it.
$55.
$55 just a park?
If you're a pass holder, you get 50% off. Woohoo!
That's pretty great. Great savings.
So if you pay Disney...
Good Lord, you got to pay to get a discount. This is insane.
More Unhinged. Victoria and Albert's is Disney's only Michelin star restaurant. The cheapest 7-course menu here is $295 per person. And that's before...
I mean, that's kind of... You kind of expect that going to a Michelin star restaurant. You kind of, you're kind of ready for that.
For wine, tax, or tip. They have a formal dress code, and kids under 10 aren't even allowed in the restaurant. A sober dinner for two can be about $800. They even have a $150 German bottle of water on the menu. Disney's
Boy, you better get out of here with that.
VIP tour is the most exclusive way to see the parks. You get a private guide, skip every line, and even go backstage. But it's $450 to $900 per hour. With a
7-hour minimum. That's a joke, bro.
7-hour minimum. And that doesn't even include the price of the park tickets. 7 hours in the parks for the cost of a semester of tuition. Club 33 is Disney's secret members-only club that started in 1967. It has private dining rooms and lounges hidden inside each park. The initiation fee is $30,000 to $100,000, and the annual...
Dude, what?
Annual dues are $30,000, or basically a down payment on a home.
Okay, so maybe he was a little bit...
What? Are you kidding me?
In the Disney Vacation Club. So what does your $42,000 get you? Another special water bottle. Great. The Disney timeshare scam, a classic. Wow. Isn't this just a timeshare?
This is insane.
Prices start at around $1,900 for one character for 30 minutes, and they go up to $7,000 for 5. I honestly think it's crazy because 2 characters for 2 30-minute sets is just $3,000, which is only $140 more than one set. They can help with cake cutting, dancing with your guests, and they can even sign your guest book. There's really no official character list, and you can talk to your planner about what...
Bro, I'm going to keep it at that. Wow. Getting married at Disney is cringe. I'm sorry.
Costumes are available at your venue, and also some characters can't appear together. Some characters, like Anna and Elsa, will need a themed backdrop and can run up to $9,000. And just remember, alcohol services must be paused while the characters are out.
Now, with all the crazy prices...
You can't even get lit with Mickey out there? I want to do some Jaeger bombs with Mickey Mouse, dude.
I can.
So you're going to sit here and tell me to my face that a Disney executive went into that meeting and said, I want to give them 2 free park days and 2 free nights of hotel stays. But then I also want to let the kids eat free. And then I also want to let them go to the water park for free. And they said, yeah, let's do it. You want to go to Disney this year?
Okay.
Here's a thought that I've been having a lot over the past couple of days. Disney just released this new promotion where you get 2 extra park days, 2 extra hotel stay nights, I think. It is a great deal, don't get me wrong, if you were already planning on staying for that length of time. Even if you aren't and you're kind of being smart about it, I think it's also a pretty good deal. And I'm not saying anything to negate the fact that free is free. But where things could get tricky is that if you were only planning on staying 4 days and now you're staying 6, your budget is still going to increase because that's 2 extra days of food, 2 extra days of lightning lanes, maybe 2 extra days of impulse buying souvenirs. So if you weren't already planning on staying for that amount of time, then this could be a pretty big kick into your budget and your overall spending.
Yeah, dude, that's the whole thing. Like, I've been on many vacations, and when you go and you stay too long, like when you go to Vegas for 5 days, you're gonna come back with no money. Vegas is looking at you just like, gotcha, bitch. You know, like they're gonna take it. They're taking all that coin, brother. They're taking all of it. For me, in chat, let me know what you guys think. For me, it's like 2 to 3 days. 3 days max is like perfect amount for a vacation. You fly up, you do like the afternoon, the evening there, you have a full day there. You do like another day and then you fly out back in the evening, you get home at night. That's a good little vacation for me. You don't overspend, you don't grab too much stuff. When you spend too much time away, you almost want to spend too much money, buy too many things that you can't bring back. And then I don't know, it almost gets a little boring being out in these new places for too long. So like I'm more of like a 2 to 3 day kind of guy.
Have you seen the article that's going around that says going to Disney in Japan is cheaper than going in Orlando and like flights and everything? That I'm here to tell you that is true. My family of 5 went to Japan with my cousin and her family, their family of 4, in October, and my tickets for my 5, so we have, at the time she was 7, 10 and 16-year-old, and then me and my husband were $234 for the day in Disney. $234 total, not a piece, total. We ate every morning. We stayed in a Disney hotel, and they had a breakfast buffet downstairs, and I would say it was like food-wise the equivalent of like Chef Mickey's. They didn't have characters or anything, and it was a buffet. $54 every morning total, 54 American dollars.
It's like $10 a pop. That's not bad
for us to eat breakfast every morning. Honestly, I can't go to McDonald's or Taco Bell and feed all of us for $54.
Oh, for $50, bro. 2 people, $50.
In America.
Disney Japan is elite.
Bro, I need to go to Japan if I go to Disney, bro.
This episode.
Did you Klarna Disney?
I did the Oogie Boogie.
She Klarna Disney. This Klarna's eating people alive, bro. Disney adult ruins her life over Disney tickets.
On Klarna so that I didn't have to. Well, also because I bought 3 tickets. So I had the money for mine, but I needed the money from everybody else. So I put it on Klarna.
Saying the way you live your life is insane.
Insane, bro.
Dude, you've lost $2,000 this year so far. It's
lost?
Done in interest.
Oh, yikes. So that's
half a month that you worked, 2 whole weeks that you've worked, literally just went to the interest this year
Yeah,
so
that's
far
crazy.
on one card. The first card.
Crazy.
You live somewhere.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, she doesn't even care.
Where is Disney? Okay.
It's hot, it's
Why are you
humid.
going to in other Disney, though? Why is that the thing?
I don't know. My best friend's never been.
Good. Go to the one in Orlando where you live. It's cheaper.
No, we both live there. We go there.
Why do you need to go to another Disney of all things?
Trying to scam Klarna.
Bro, that's insane. Hitting that Klarna glitch, huh? Doing the Klarna on the Disney, huh? Insanity, bro. I just can't. I can't, bro. Disney adults are so cringe, brother. I just don't get what this is all about. Why do people do this, bro? These Disney adults and these Disney big back people too, they can barely walk around. They got to get the frickin', you know, like, what is this? Oh boy, the Disney adults are back at it again. $60 for this experience on top of the cost of parking and entrance fee for the same stuff over and over. Okay, let's see if maybe it's copyrighted. Let me move the display over here real quick. Here, there you go, chat.
Stupid.
What is that, bro? What? Are we bougie or are we unhinged?
It's like Stephanie's saying we are being bougie. We're doing art.
Drinking champagne and looking at art.
Yes. So let's look at art. I think people must think that we are absolutely ridiculous.
We are.
I mean, hey, if you're having a good time and that's your bag, baby, that's cool. But I think it's really weird for people to go to Disney that are adults. I just think that's odd, man. Like, if you're an adult and you don't have any kids and you're going to Disney, to me, that's weird, bro. It's kind of odd. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Chad, am I weird for thinking it's weird? But like Cass and I have talked about taking baby Nichs to Disney when she's old enough. But like, I'm not going to take her when she's 4 months old. You know, what is she going to be able to enjoy when she's 4 months old? What the actual...
You really are a fat bastard. Big bag, big bag.
What are we doing? Why does it smell like yeast over there? Jesus.
Big bag, big
God.
bag. You really are a fat bastard.
That girl right there. Daggum, boy. That diabolical ass build. Disney adults are back at it again, man. Jesus. I just can't. I'm not the type of guy to want to go to Disney, bro. I don't know. Not by myself, at least. You know what I'd rather do? I'd rather go to the beach. I'd rather go to, like, you know, Mexico. I can see why Disney adults exist, because this would have been my grown ass all excited.
There's Donna! Oh. But where's her ring? I'm sorry, was that bad timing? I'm really sorry. He did.
Now, having kids there, you know, that'd be fun. That'd be cool for the kiddos and stuff like that. But I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I was so poor. My mom was like, "We got Disney at home." You know what I'm saying? We got Disney at home, brother. We ain't. We're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that. So, all right, let's get off into some clips here. We're switching gears from the Disney adults. Apparently this, what is her name? Camilla Aruk, I don't even know her name. XOF girl completely embarrasses her boyfriend mid-podcast, explaining that he's soft and she originally thought he was swinging for the other team.
My POV and his POV are very different, because if you know Owen through and through, he is such a pussy. Like, when it comes to girls,
okay,
he's a little, babe, stop, because I had to hit on you.
I'm a respectful guy. I've never been one to make
it took you 6
too much of a
months
move,
to
you know?
kiss me.
Yeah, probably true.
6 months to kiss an OF girl? Bro, it takes 6 minutes to buck him.
But you know, there was different circumstances that we can
I
explain.
thought you were gay for a second, because like I've never done that before.
So you're saying I got riz like that?
No, I was just confused. No kidding. Yeah, you're very kind. You know you're my best friend. Whoa, that sounded bad.
The humiliation ritual this man is being put through.
One day was like, I'm over this. I'm not sleeping on your fucking floor. You have a king size bed. Can I just sleep in it? He was like, yeah. Bro puts up a pillow barrier between us for like, you're not that guy. Don't even piss me off right now.
Bruh, that's sad. You're gonna be chivalrous and be nice to an OF girl? No, bro. No. Do them dirty. That's what they want. That's exactly what they want, man. That's exactly what they want. I found another one. It's a Coy Leray. So he has a podcast, and this is like I think she's like a rap artist.
What do you consider cheating?
Liking photos is cheating.
Liking photos is cheating. If that's the case, then you posting bikini photos is cheating. They don't want to hear that, though.
Why are you shaking your head?
I don't think that's cheating.
Why?
I don't think liking a photo is cheating. That's
why though?
That's
Tell me why you don't. I don't want to cheers to that. Why?
Because you could be scrolling on your page and accidentally like a picture.
Accidentally double tap, right?
No, you don't have to double tap. If you go like this and it's the like
Okay,
part
so
of the,
so this is the
if you go
problem.
like this,
So this is the problem.
look.
Okay, I need you to comprehend what we're talking about.
No, I'm saying, but you could.
If you accidentally like something, what are you saying? Liking photos is cheating.
You have to.
I don't give a fuck if it's on accident.
Look, if I go like this, look, babe, can you look at me?
It's cheating.
Look,
cheating.
You can hit the like button by accident.
You can hit the cheating button. Any like that you hit on any bitch page is fucking cheating. The fuck?
Respectfully.
Hey yo.
It's only cheating because you guys get jelly. You got peanut butter and jelly. That's all it is. Here's another clip of this.
Can I ask you a question?
What, babe?
You gotta be honest with me.
What?
What's the brokest thing a man has ever done for you on Valentine's Day?
I don't think I was ever in a relationship on Valentine's Day.
Huh?
I don't think so, no.
Don't say I don't think so.
No, I haven't. No.
I'm your first Valentine ever?
You're my first Valentine.
Damn.
I think so. Liar. If I did.
Don't say I think so. I'm tired of the fucking I think so.
Baby.
I'm tired of you're thinking. Think deeply.
Because the most I've ever seen, I don't think I've ever been in a relationship on Valentine's Day, but I did receive Valentine's gifts on Valentine's Day. And the most I've received was some fucking balloons or stuff. I don't let niggas buy me stuff.
How could you say the most you ever received was some balloons or something, but you never had Valentine's at the same time?
I said I never was in a relationship and made it to Valentine's Day in a relationship.
So you was...
I never made it to a relationship. I only been in 2 relationships. And
No.
Bro, I do not know why you would try to wife Cola Ray. She's a runner, bro.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Her music is aight, but like, bro, you got to be careful. You got to be careful, bro. These rappers and women that are in the industry like that, brother, absolutely not. Absolutely not, bro. Oh, my goodness. Chat, should I cover the Epstein files? I'm seeing a bunch of this stuff. Maybe I should. Put one in the chat if you think I should cover the Epstein files.
What you're reading is not the Epstein files. What you're reading is the men files. A documented, organized list. What men will do when no one's looking, when their power is unlimited, when money is at great majority for them to have, and when there's no accountability. This is what men would choose to do over and over and over again.
I don't know if that's the case. Personally, for me, I'm not going to be doing what Jeffrey Epstein did. Personally, for me. I'll be honest, if I had as much money as Jeffrey Epstein, I probably would buy an island, you know. But I would buy an island where I could have all my friends live there and my family live there and have a big family, have a bunch of kids, and, you know, maybe buy some horses, get a bunch of dogs, and just vibe out and create a bunch of memories, you know, and build some things on there. Be like, all right, I want to learn how to build stuff. I want to, you know, maybe buy a 1966 Mustang and restore it. You know, I want to make my own cologne maybe one day, which is why I put my top 3 favorite colognes down there. I've been into fragrance talk way too much recently. But there's evil people out there. It's just funny to me that these women will push the envelope and always move the goalpost and say any man that has this much power is going to abuse it. No, that's not the case, dude. It's not the case at all. There's a lot of really good men out there that have a lot of money, that have a lot of power, that do not what Jeffrey Epstein did. And allegedly, I don't know what this man's done. I haven't really dug into the files, which is why I was like, maybe I should do an episode on this just to see. Some of it's a little concerning, I'll be honest. The PDF files, you know what I mean? It's pretty sick, but you know, that's allegedly. I don't know if anything is, you know, actually true about any of that stuff.
The perfect man exists? I don't know yet. I have a man right now that spoils me, but I don't want to date him. Why not? He's 5'6". I don't even want to touch him. So yeah, he's just buying me like Cartier, and I'm like, thank you.
Okay, very cool. Do you have any questions for him?
Just a statement. Like, you're such a major green flag that I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, that's okay. Thank you so much for saying that.
I think it's like too much of a green flag that I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna ruin you.
Wait, so you're saying he's too perfect, therefore you're gonna reject him?
Yeah.
Understood.
Makes sense, yeah.
We're gonna be your heartbreak.
He was like, we should date. And I was like, no. And he's like, we'd be good. And I was like, no.
And then I like jokingly told my younger sister who had met him, and she was like, "Oh, he's so great. He's amazing. He's such a nice guy." And I was like, "Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, I can't be with."
She's an eater, you can tell.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
With a mouth that big, a woman like that could go balls and all.
The guy that's nice.
I'm Lola, and I think you're just a little bit too normal for me. You like to have a good family, and then you like to work on your career a lot.
It's bad to have a job.
No, it's good, but like for my job, I can't do the whole 9-to-5 schedule to adapt to my partner, so too normal.
That's insane work. They always say they want a guy that has like, I want him to have a good job, I want him to have his head on straight, and then they finally meet a guy like that. That's why I say women are the problem in the modern dating market, man. It's not men. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Women are the problem. You see it right there. You don't see men going, "Ah, she's too perfect." You see men being like, "Yeah, I'll wife you up." Normal, everyday, average chick too. It's crazy work, bro. I feel bad for the younger generation of men. I've had a couple guys call in, talking about, "I'm single. What should I do?" If you want to call me, you can, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. But these guys call in, and I feel bad for them. I really do. These younger cats, because they want to get out there and they want to start a family. They want to be in a relationship, but these women are just completely out of control. I even had a young woman call me, and she was talking about how the men are out of control, and I'm like, yeah. You can't give everything from yourself to a person when they haven't earned it. The young woman was like, "I give this man everything. I was cooking for him, cleaning for him, doing his laundry," and I'm like, "You were doing everything that a fiance or wife would do. You're just maybe a girlfriend at this point, a buck fuddy maybe at best. Keep it casual. Men love to pursue. It's in our DNA to pursue. We're predators. If you give everything to a man too early, he's gonna take advantage of it. I did it a lot. Get women obsessed with me. They'd give me everything I want, and then I'd be like, great, on to the next. I want to conquer." You can't give a man everything. You can give him a little bit, but both of you have to make each other earn each other's love. That's the problem, is everybody wants, a lot of the younger generation, they want everything so quickly. They want everything so fast. With the emergence of AI and ChatGPT, and you can just look up something online. You don't have to work for anything anymore. Everything's so easy to get. Everything's so easily attainable. But anything worth having is worth working for. Ain't that right? Looks free. Sit. Check. Wait. Free. Very place. But it's wild to me. But then also you got to think, this is what men are dealing with right now. These are the types of women that men are dealing with.
What language do people in Idaho speak?
Idahoan?
I don't know.
What language do people in Idaho speak?
Oh no.
What country is the Panama Canal in?
I don't know.
Guess. A country.
United States? I don't know.
United States? Alice?
I don't know. What country did the Vietnam War happen in? 1912.
What country did the Vietnam War happen in? Vietnam. This is a joke. She just said 1912.
What country did the Vietnam War happen in?
China.
The Vietnam War happened in China. Come on, you should know this.
What is 3 times 3 times 3?
Now this is one that I might not get. 3 times 3 is what? 9. 9 times 3 is 9. 27.
21. 21. What language do people in...
What is 3 times 3 times 3? I feel stupid now. 3 times 3 times 3. No, not 4 threes. 27. Okay, I was right. I feel smart now, chat. Look at that. I feel smart. This is the level. And so we wonder why men are having such a hard time in the dating market when they're dating women that are straight up stupid. They're dumb. Dude, when I went and spoke at my old high school, I told you guys about this probably about a week ago. And I would ask basic questions. I was showing them my analytics. I was walking them through what I do on YouTube. And I was being very transparent with them. And so one of these kids, I asked him what he wants to be when he grows up. He's like, "I want to be an accountant." I was like, "Cool. So you're good with numbers?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay. If I've got 100 million views and I get paid, $10 per view, how much money is that?" He was just... I was like, "Oh, well, let me make it easier. What's 30% of 100 million? Let me make it even easier. What's 30% of 100? And I was like, "Brother, I don't know if accounting's going to be for you, bro. Shots fired! I don't know if accounting's going to be for you, bro." But just sitting there, just like senior in high school, wants to be an accountant. You know, I understand maybe the first couple he didn't get, but Lord have mercy. This is why we don't DIY on Friday the 13th. Oh, this ought to be good. She's gonna bust a water line. Next one, diggity bit. That doesn't look good. There's that water line. Hey, I knew you'd find it, honey. Just put the thumb on it. So stupid, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this one? What is this one? These are getting bad.
Protect illegal immigrants or homeless veterans?
Illegal immigrants.
Why?
Because they deserve to be here just as much as anyone else. And if you're a veteran, you must have done something wrong to be homeless out here.
Wow.
They did fight for the country, you know.
Right, but you must have done something wrong if you're homeless and fought for the country, right?
Wait, so if you're with that same ideology, if you're a homeless immigrant, you must have done something wrong, right?
Gotcha, bitch!
I mean, I don't think there should be any borders, you know? I think people should just live wherever they want to live.
Alright guys, this is why we need to repeal the fucking 9th Amendment, because of dumb like her.
I have no comment for that.
For real, bro. For real, bro. Repeal it.
What's the diet to maintain a BBW body?
Eating whatever makes me
Eating whatever makes me happy. Jesus.
happy.
Is it true that guys pay you money to jump on them and make them disappear?
Lots of money.
Would you like to do it to me?
If you can handle it.
I'm gonna disappear. Oh. Yeah. You want to do a? Oh. Here we go.
When she gets up, it goes beep 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 beep. Beep. Good Lord. This guy right here, though, you can't really see his face. Major simp. This dude interviews all the corn stars, and it's just like, brother, it's sickening. I feel bad for the young kids growing up dealing with women like this.
Sugar daddies, so suck my.
Yeah, you don't have a real father, clearly.
I do have a real daddy.
If I was your dad, I would leave you too.
My dad left, but he came back with the milk. Thank you very much. So he didn't leave me, but I got 3 sugar daddies in my phone.
He should leave you now.
Okay, if he wants to leave, he can leave me.
You have no morals.
You don't know that.
If you have 3 sugar daddies and you're running around saying suck my... Look at the game. No, pipe down low, bro. Pipe down.
Yeah,
pipe down.
He said, pipe down low, bro.
Hey, literally, you don't know. You don't know.
Have you ever heard of sunscreen?
You don't know morals. You're in my town, so get the f out. Thank you very much.
Does anybody know you here? Does anybody know you here?
Everybody knows me here. Go back home.
Your town.
Don't cry.
Your
because
town.
You're gonna lose.
This dude is like the CEO of Rage Bait.
Your town. No, you're too close for me. Please do not get that close.
Back up. Back the f
I would rather not be close to you.
Back the f up. So why aren't you leaving and get out of Miami?
You're the one standing here. You came up to me.
I got sugar daddies.
I have sugar daddies. Wow, you're so freaking cool, Rebecca. That's so tight, dude. Ain't that right, Lowe's?
Won't they do?
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.